been a long time, man. It's been a long time. I'm not even used to this no more. It's been a long way without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. It's been a long. I'm back, baby. All right. I think I need to like compose myself. All right. All right. What's good? Welcome back to another video. It's crazy that it's been this long, because the last time I put out a video was in, was it like? I checked it. It's the 18th of March, 2021. And we're actually in March 2022 now. That's crazy, isn't it? It's been a long time. It's been like a gap. It's literally been a gap year. And I basically taking a break. Taking a break for a variety of reasons. Some of which are valid, alright? So I haven't dipped out for no reason. Obviously, we're going to try and explain some of those reasons today. But I hope everyone's been good, man. So this is my attempt at explaining why I haven't been making videos, okay? And then hopefully try and make some more videos like moving forward. No specific schedule, alright? So there's no specific commitment as for time frame, but I'm gonna try and make some more on the platform. And the categories really, I'm gonna try and explain this, is two. One category is like practical reasons, all right? And the practical reasons are simple. I've just been busy, innit? Like, just been working. Like, I've been out there working in the trenches, all right? Just been working, man. All right, no, I've been working, just the usual. But then the other category is a slightly philosophical category, all right? I hope this is working as well, though. All right. Yeah, philosophical. So if you enjoy like some deeper talks, then yeah. So ever since I started this channel and ever since I started on social media, the journey essentially, there have been some things that I have really liked about making content, and there are some things that I dislike about it. Yeah, some things that I like and I love about it is, you know, you become creative, you have creative freedom, you get to meet new people, you make stuff that is useful to other people. I mean, you learn new skills, all of these things, great, all right? You make some money, that's also great. But then there are some other things that to this day I'm slightly uncomfortable with. And essentially is that in order to be successful on social media, on the platform, there are certain prerequisites that you need to accept. Everything about YouTube and everything about social media is about attention. In fact, when you think about it, you know, the way YouTube makes money is by selling the viewer's attention to advertisers, all right? Or this is in general as well, like when you watch TV or when you're outside and you're driving and there's a billboard, it's all about attention, right? So YouTube sells viewers' attention to advertisers, and the way YouTube gets the attention is by promoting content videos on the platform that are clickable and that have a high watch time, and essentially that keep the viewer on the platform, and therefore creators on the platform will then make videos that are more enticing, clickable, and that keep the viewer watching that video for longer. All right, so in order for YouTube to promote that content, and basically, you have to become an attention seeker. Okay, that's basically it. All right, and even if you think about it, like success on social media in general is also about the same thing, like staying relevant. You're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, you're posting on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on doing live streams, you're on Twitch doing live streams, you're on LinkedIn, you're everywhere. All right, you're everywhere. So how did I reconcile this aspect of the social media world with some other values I have? All right, the way I reconciled it is, you know, as long as I'm making content that is useful to other people, yeah, that is bringing value to other people, then yeah, then it's fine, yeah. So, you know, if I make a video that is 10 minutes long and it's watched by, you know, 100,000 people, then that's what, that's like 1,000,000 minutes, yeah. And if I'm making crappy content, then that's 1,000,000 minutes of like the world basically like wasted. Right. So my thought was, you know, as long as I'm making content that is useful, someone's getting value out of it, then at least I haven't wasted the viewer's time. Okay. But then that brings the question of what happens if I end up making content that I at least feel is not up to scratch, not up to standard, is not bringing the type of value that I want to bring. Essentially, like, what am I doing all of this for? And so that brings us on to something else, all right. And okay, this is gonna sound way deeper than it actually is, so I need to like I need to I need to put a disclaimer, like, man ain't having some type of existential crisis or a midlife crisis. Yeah, this is, I'm sharing this because I think it might be useful to people, and also it'll give you some insight into some of the ways that I think, and maybe if anyone's thinking along similar lines, then you might find this useful. And it brings me on to a larger topic of, like, who do I want to be as a person? Like, if I think about myself, so 35-year-old me looking back 10 years, what would I be thinking about the 25-year-old Anas in general? All right. If we take, so the year 2020 to 2021, all right. At that point, I'd been making videos for about 2 years, all right. I was on the conveyor belt. I was making videos. It was a production line. I was filming video, titling, thumbnail out, video, title, thumbnail out. I was banging them out, yeah. And I'm making all kinds of content, making productivity. I'm making 10-hour study video. I'm going to coffee shops, time management, all of which was true. Like, there's no cap in that. Like, it was just what I was doing at the time. But then I graduate in the midst of a pandemic, and I'm working in an area which, not my cup of tea. There isn't too much to do there, and yeah, like, I'm working like a lot. All right, I mean, the general routine was like, I wake up in the morning, skip breakfast, go to work all day, come back home, drive to McDonald's, get some McDonald's, eat that, go back home, sleep, wake up, skip breakfast, go to work. Like, that's literally what I was doing. And I'm thinking, like, at one point I'm thinking, like, what the hell have I been doing this year? You know, what have I been doing as part of, you know, as part of my self-development? What have I gained from this year? And, you know, I've gained some good things. You know, I've become a better clinician. I've become more competent as a clinician. Yeah, okay, I'm managing acute scenarios at work much better. But apart from that, you know, I ain't doing a jack. Like, if we take it back to that example, like 35-year-old me looking back, thinking, okay, you know, would I be happy with that type of routine that I was holding? And you know how, like, often some people take time out to, you know, like, find themselves, all right? Personally, I don't think that you find yourself. I think that you make yourself. And a person is the sum of the daily decisions that they make. So a person who decides to exercise every day eventually becomes a fit person. Someone who wakes up at 6 a.m. every day, not saying it's good, not saying it's bad, but they become an early bird. Someone who, you know, someone who reads every day, right, reads books and stuff, someone who values knowledge, right? So those are everyday decisions that you make. And I'm not saying that, like, I was in some crazy bad habit. Like, it was simple stuff to do with, you know, am I sleeping at the same time and waking up at the same time every day? Yeah, it's stuff to do with, you know, like, diet and exercise and you know, like, tidiness, things like that. You know, Uncle John's. You've seen that meme, by the way. I mean, the bottom line is, like, am I doing things every day to become a better version of myself? And the answer was yes, because as a doctor, yes, I was, but in general, no. So I thought, you know what, this is the pattern I had to just break the pattern. All right, I had to plug out of the matrix and put in some work. All right, and build routines and habits and work towards, you know, the who I want to be in the next like 20 to 25 years. And basically I just had to plug out of the matrix and put in some work. All right, I have to re-record this bit because recording cut out for whatever reason, and you know, the bit about unplugging out of the matrix, and I can't even remember what I said after that, but let's try and recreate that that combo. So basically I had to unplug out of the matrix to get some work done. Yeah, that's what I said. So unplug out of the matrix to get some work done and put in the work and build new routines and habits without having to tell people about it all the time. Do you get it? Without having to like, oh hi guys, I'm in the gym now. Or like, oh, hi guys, here's my 5 top tips about how I'm building good habits. Like you know, like do the stuff, then talk about it. Do you get what I'm saying? This is actually XYZ what I'm doing every day, and this is why it's helping me. And you know, if I've read about something and I'm actually applying it, not just read it now and then talking about it now. Do you get it? Like I personally, I feel like it's more authentic. So yeah. So those are the general thoughts, and hopefully more videos coming soon. Like no specific routine. Okay, no routine, all right, but no specific like schedule. But and obviously it's Ramadan next month, so develop a list. Obviously it's Ramadan next month, so not gonna be filming much then. But like it's in a good position right now to make some great content, hopefully. Appreciate you watching this, and hope you enjoyed this and learned something. All right, safe.